No, I won't stop.
Make sure you check out my sponsor, Cyberpower UK. As always, the link is down in the description. So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Garden Warfare 2 here today on the channel. Today we're going to be going through the most recent character balancing changes coming to Garden Warfare 2. Now we have all the information about what's going to be included in the character balancing changes, but the update isn't currently live at the time of recording this video. It's currently the 8th of September right now, and these changes should have gone live, I believe, last night, but they announced on Twitter that they had to pull out from making the changes. I don't know if it caused a huge bug or anything like that, but they had to postpone it, so hopefully these changes are going to come in the next few days. But there are two major changes in this character balancing, which I think a lot of you are going to be very happy about. And we're going to start off with those changes first. So the first character balancer change is to do with all party characters. Shared vanquishes are now going to count towards party time, which I think is a huge thing which should have come to the game quite a while ago, but I'm glad that they have listened to the community and they have brought this feature. So if you don't know what I mean by this, is party characters usually have less damage on average than the original variant, but then once you fill up your legendary meter and go into party time, you actually deal more damage, and you have like increased speed and things like that. But because you deal less damage at the start, it's more difficult to get yourself the vanquish yourself, and if you did get a shared vanquish, it never filled up the legendary meter, but now it does. Now, I've not been able to actually test the party characters out yet because we don't have the balancing changes live, so I'm not sure if a shared vanquish is going to fill up the meter the same as a standard vanquish, or it's going to fill up maybe like half the value of that. I'm not exactly sure, but party characters' shared vanquishes now count towards party time, which I think is a massive feature. The next major change which I think people are going to be very happy about, and I did kind of tease this a little bit in yesterday's live stream, that's to do with Rose's Arcane Lotus ability. So the first thing is, everybody was saying using this ability you had no idea when your teammates needed healing because you couldn't see their health bars. Well, as soon as you have the ability equipped, you can see all your teammates' health bars, which I think is very, very good. They've also increased the movement speed to match Arcane Enigma, so you're going to move quicker in Arcane Lotus. And as soon as you use the ability, Rose will automatically heal herself for 25 health. So as you know, when you use the Arcane Lotus, you can heal your teammates, but you can't actually heal yourself. So being given instantly 25 health once you activate the ability is also another good feature. So we do have some other character balancing changes as well. The Scientist Armored Heal Station and the Armored Bling Station ability has had the ability cooldown reduced by 5 seconds. So that means that you can use these abilities 5 seconds quicker, but what is interesting is that they mention the Armored Bling Station ability, but we don't have that yet. They've kind of told us a buff on a heal station that we haven't even been able to unlock, which I think's a little bit funny, but also it's been confirmed here that the Bling ability, or the Bling Heal Station, is a Bling variant of the Armored Heal Station rather than the standard one. So that's also something else which is a little bit interesting. With the Alien Flower, they've increased her ammo from 10 to 15, and also increased the damage of her Spore Mist from 3 to 4. So she is going to be a little bit more powerful. We will test her out once the buffs and the balance changes do go live, but that ammo increase is very significant. And the extra damage in the Spore Mist is going to be probably pretty powerful as well, especially if you have a couple of Spore Mists in the same location. That's going to deal a lot of damage over a period of time. The next change we have is for Necros, and to be honest, I didn't think we needed a buff for Necros. I thought she was good enough as she was, but her increased base damage has been increased from 5 to 6.5. The developer notes with this say, we've increased her base damage to give her an edge in fights when she doesn't manage to jinx her targets. The multiplier applied to jinx targets remains the same, so her damage against these targets will also increase. So they've increased her primary weapon when you don't jinx them by 1.5 damage, which I think on its own is a lot of damage, but then I believe that when you jinx a zombie, you deal maybe like 70-75% more damage. So the fact that you're going to get 75% more damage increased from 6.5 rather than 5 makes Necros all round a much more powerful character. And I thought she was probably one of the best Roses in the game anyway. So the fact that she's been buffed, I don't think it was needed. But I guess we'll have to see if she's going to be too powerful or if she's going to be, I don't know, on par with being overpowered. I don't know, but I don't think that she did need this buff. We have a nerf for Electro Brains and Toxic Brains. They've increased the recoil of zoomed weapons. So if you're zooming in using your beam that you have, you're going to have more recoil, so it's not going to be able to be as accurate, especially if you work at long range. So that's going to be good. We'll test that out once the changes do go live. They've done some nerfs for the Shrimp Imp as well. They've increased the spread of bullets within the reticle and increased the weapon recoil. So I think Shrimp was one of those imps what didn't really have any recoil at all, and you could deal a lot of damage and be very accurate from long range. So I think these changes were probably needed, but once again we'll have to see exactly how effective this is once we can play as these characters. With Little Drake, they've also increased his weapon recoil as well. And the final change is for the Petrified Cactus. They've decreased her ammo count from 12 to 8, which is a significant reduction. She's only got 8 bullets now rather than 12. And they've also decreased her detonation damage from 35 to 32. So there's a slight damage nerf there on her detonation damage. But that's all of the character balancing changes that we have. The best ones are specifically the party characters, so Shared Vanquishes now count towards party time. That may make party characters very effective in-game. And then also Rose's Arcane Lotus ability, being able to see your team's health bars, increase movement speed, and also instantly heal yourself by 25 when activated, is also a few good features for that ability as well. But apart from that, that's all the balancing changes that we have. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you do give it a like down below. Let me know what you think about these changes in the comment section down below. And hopefully, I'll catch you guys next time.